shot of the McPherson Playhouse. You know those boards well.
I do.
All right, time for a look at the arts. Adam's here with that. Adam.
And starting things off with military bands from around the world heading to Victoria for the Pacific Tattoo. After performing in Colwood last year, the musical event is expanding this summer to fill the Save on Foods Memorial Centre. The Naden Band performed at this morning's announcement. In July, the Royal Canadian Navy musicians will join hundreds of others from across Europe, Australia, and the U.S. And this year's tattoo will also include international police and firefighting bands.
You know, big music, drill routines, there'll be lots of pipes and drums. From us as well, we'll bring our A game for this one because we know the Dutch band, the Army Dutch band is going to be here. They're very big, they're very good, so we want to make sure we hold our own in front of them.
The Pacific Tattoo will be staged July 13th and 14th at Victoria's Save on Foods Memorial Centre. You can find full details at pacifictattoo.ca. And poets from across the country are descending on the capital this week for the third annual Victoria Spoken Word Festival. And one of the first things they're doing involves no speaking at all.
And they're coming to learn about how to bring more to poetry than just their words. So they're learning to use their bodies, they're learning about puppetry and about characters and how to use objects within a space.
The participating poets have traveled from as far east as Montreal, and they range in age from their late teens to early 30s. Along with workshops, the festival is hosting 4 public performances.
So all of the events are really interactive, they're really exciting, and I think people will think that it doesn't sound like poetry they've ever heard before.
The Victoria Spoken Word Festival runs through Sunday. You can find full details on all the public workshops and performances at victoriaspokenwordfestival.com. Well, Canada's most infamous former theatre producer has been removed from the Order of Canada. And now Garth Drabinsky is going to fight that decision in court. The producer of Phantom of the Opera and Ragtime claims that he first heard his honor was being revoked while serving a 5-year jail sentence for fraud, so he couldn't contest the decision properly. Drabinsky argues a criminal conviction does not mean automatic removal from the order, and he calls the decision unfair. And finally this hour, congratulations to 107.3 Cool FM. Our sister radio station has been nominated for 2 major national awards. Cool's morning team, Robin and Brian, are contenders for On-Air Talent of the Year. The Canadian Music and Broadcast Industry Awards also recognized 107.3 with a nod for Best Station of the Year. Bell stations across the country received 23 nominations. The awards will be handed out in Toronto next month as part of Canadian Music Week. They do not win a pumpkin, though.
They do not. No, we're a finalist in those categories, and fingers crossed, that's a big deal.
Absolutely.
All right, Sparks, thank you.
Okay.